So how do we get these points? Once you finish your paying exams and start working, the learning does not stop. You have to keep showing that you are learning. Your word is not enough. This must come in the form of CPDs, not CPDs. That is something else. Continuous professional development. That is what I'm talking about. As a PA, it is recommended that you get 50 points a year for a total of 250 points before recertification. You know what recertification is, right? It is the inescapable fate of every physician associate. Every 6 years, we need to sit an exam to reconfirm our generalist knowledge. It never ends. I tell you that much. No points, no recertification, no voluntary register. And if you're not on the voluntary register, who the hell is going to hire you? You know what the voluntary register is, right? The voluntary register is a document with the names of all the qualified physician associates recognized as legit by the FPA. It's akin to the GMC register for doctors. The difference is ours is voluntary. But believe me, it's only voluntary by name. 1 point is 1 hour of learning, but all the points are not equal. I learned it the hard way. There are points gained from internal, external, and personal activities. Internal activities are those organized by your trust, your hospital, by your GP practice. These could be in the form of seminars, meetings, but organized by your place of employment. External ones are webinars, conferences, not organized by your place of employment. And personal ones are your own personal stuff. You sitting down reading a journal, you sitting down reading a book to better inform yourself. Now here is the left hook. You can only have 20 personal points a year. There are no caps on the external points. You can have as many as you want, but you need to get at least 25 a year. On the internal points too, there are no caps. In the prime of my youth, I walked the land with no care whatsoever because I knew I had it on me. Anyone could run up if they wanted. I had those 50 CPD points on my hip. I looked at people going to conferences as time wasted, but boy oh boy was I up for a rude awakening. When I closely inspected my 50 CPD points, bro, they were all personal. I nearly had a stroke. I could see my end in capital letters. I was so broken, I became a singer. I came for a good time, not a long time, you know. You know that tune there? Bro, it was a mat. My saving grace was my supervisor who had pointed me to some resources when I started working. Initially, I was like, I already have the connect. I got us 50 CPD points on me, so I'm kind of good. But I was like, oh, listen, it doesn't hurt anybody. So I decided to do it. And bro, to my disbelief, those resources turned out to be totally external CPD points. The last time I had such a relief, I was in the urinal of a petrol station on the highway after holding my urine in for 4 hours. So, they are not dinosaurs, listen to them, they will save you. Now here comes the right hook. There is nothing like a free lunch. External CPD points cost $1. Because you require at least 25 points a year. The best bang for buck is the FPA annual conference, where you can at least get 20 CPD points, but it will set you back £125. Hold on before you start crying. It is cheap because I've seen CPD points, two CPD points go for about £95 in certain organizations. So 20 points for 125 points, that is a wholesale deal. To 4 bulk one of the amount. With the FPA membership, you get access to the RCP player on demand, where you can watch webinars from different hospital specialties, I don't know, gastro, oncology, rheumatology, and you get accredited with 2 CPD points per webinar. If you're already a member, which most likely you are, take advantage of it. Just so you are aware, there is a time limitation on when you can access these points. So just make sure that you watch the video within that time and you can claim those CPD points. Other places for CPD points are the BMJ, Best Practice, and BMJ Learning. I think the BMJ Learning will set you back £111 per year. You get a lot of stuff from there. I know. It's not cheap. You have GP Notebook that will set you back, I think it's £70 a year, but it's a lovely resource that will give you a lot of personal CPD points. Before you do any of this, make sure you have access to your CPD diary. Don't be like me. Click on this video to learn more about the voluntary registrar and the GMC regulation, and on this video to learn more about the physician associate. It's your boy OT, and I'm out. Salute.